last 5 minutes trying to think up a half decent intro, and I've come to accept the fact that I suck and can't do one. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? At the risk of sounding like a complete dickwit in this video, I've compiled a short list of 7 things that I don't understand. These are things that have recently happened to me or I've seen happen around me. When I've sat back and thought about them, I've kind of gone, I really don't understand this. And like the total YouTube amateur that I am, I've put these things down on a piece of paper, so if you see a random flash of white here and there and crinkling, that's probably just the piece of paper. So here is 7 things that I don't understand. Okay, so I work in a clothing store, and this probably happens to me every 3rd customer. I don't understand why people come up to the counter with the things they want to buy and say, just these thanks. We both know we're here for 2 reasons. I'm here to scan your shit, and you're here to buy the stuff you just put in front of me. I'm not interested in making you buy things other than those that you just want, and I can clearly see that you only want these things. So I don't understand why you feel the need to let me know you want just these.
Yes, I can. Doubt better leave.
Following that, I don't understand why human beings call anything such as pants or things that you have to insert your legs into something plural. I mean, why do we call pants those or these? I think a pair of pants is called a pair for a reason, and I do understand that. But when referring to said pants as anything other than a pair, why do we call them or whatever? Pair is a singular word given to the pants, and the legs are attached at the top. So why don't we call them it or this?
I'll be the president one day.
Why those stupid infomercials still use lines such as, "Are you tired of your cat flipping turds everywhere? Wish there was an easier way to scoop that poop? Then you need that." It's cheesy and doesn't work on anyone.
Oh, you like that gossip? Like you do.
Why the person who was given the task of naming that shovel-like utensil that we use to eat our food a spoon? I mean, just think about it. Then think about it some more. And some more. It's just such a weird word when you really think about it.
How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got
How people don't like sushi. I just don't get it.
Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack.
Okay, I don't understand how people can be totally okay with touching their own dirty socks. When I take my socks off, I pinch them at the top near my ankle and pull them off that way. But there are people like my sister who can just grab a fistful of their dirty old sock right under the bottom of their foot and yank it right off. That is possibly one of the grossest things that I could possibly think of. This is one that's probably only relevant to me. Why do people choose my house's driveway to turn around on? Without fail, every single time someone drives up our street and decides they've gone up the wrong street, they choose our driveway to turn around on. And you're probably sitting there thinking, that's understandable. And yeah, sure, it probably is. We live right in the middle of the street, and that's probably the point in time where people realise, oh, I don't want this street anymore. Why don't I understand this? Because we are one of only 2 gravel driveways in the whole street. Doesn't it make sense that you'd want to turn around on a nice smooth cement driveway to minimise the risk of damage to the front of your car? It's funny anyway, because our driveway isn't sloped nicely onto the road, and when you go out of it, you have to go out on an angle, otherwise you'll scrape the grill of your car. And of course, no one does this.
Isn't karma a little bitch?
So that was my list of 7 things that I don't understand. Let me know in the comments below if you don't understand any of these things either. I hope I'm not the only retarded one in the universe.
The mountains